No garlic today. There's a lot of onion though. There's no garlic. Even though it's a super veggie recipe and dish, but there's no garlic. I mean, you may add it if you want, but yeah. Have you ever heard of Caponata? Of Gregory Beck?
Oh, che bello.
Bene, ho la maglietta al contrario. No, vabbè. Hello, hello. I just noticed I put my t-shirt backwards. You know what they say when you put it backwards, at least in Argentina. That's what my mother always say. When you put your clothes backwards, it means good luck. So, hopefully. Because I got a lot of tickets lately, so it was a really nice week. Okay, so Caponata is the first time we did this dish. Super traditional though, so surprisingly we're still here showing you an amazing dishes. They're super traditional, so good. Well, oh, you say no until this tour, so well, it's super famous. I would say the French version would be ratatouille, but this one is way older than ratatouille. No, I'm gonna have to. No, my operation will be after September. I still have other exams to do and checks to do before any eventual surgery. So yes, no. Still working on that. Ok, tu dimmi quando sei pronta, eh?
No, non te lo dire.
Ok.
Ma l'olio non c'è?
Sì,
Non c'è scritto.
nella ricetta? Si vede che lei non l'ha scritto. Ci vuole pure un po' d'acqua.
Quindi la sai?
Sì.
Bravo.
Secret ingredient of this tour is vinegar. Okay, let's do the game we did last time. I'm gonna say a word. Let's see how long it takes for you to write it down. Okay? The word today is eggplant. I don't know why it's slow. I hate it. There you go. Okay, well, takes a bit though, unfortunately. Okay, by the way, you have all the ingredients on the description of this tour. There is not much conversion because it's actually almost everything. It's counted, it's countable, and also or aubergine, yes. But that's not the word I said. I said, oh, eggplant. And it's really everything. It's to taste. So it's like by eye, I would say, more than to taste, by eye. So yes.
Che cazzo?
Bene.
Che cazzo? Che cazzo?
Ah, Miguel.
Sta tutto l'aceto.
Okay, that's cool. Maybe it works better. I know that on Streamlabs, like the view is better, definitely. By the way, I don't know who, but you asked for an eggplant recipe. There you go. The eggplant salad. So, and this is the most famous eggplant salad in Italy. We have also other recipes that are very famous. Eggplants are super popular in Calabria. The top, the tip of the boot region. They make eggplants with oil and they made it marinate for a long time. I love those ones. They're amazing. If we could teach that, I mean, you would go crazy for that recipe. I do. It's a long process, but they're amazing. And there's another one that I always do in Argentina with also vinegar and sugar, mint in a jar. So yes.
We're ready.
Ok. Allora, bellissimo perché uno dei nostri viewers ha messo l'emoticon della melanzana.
Oh, no.
Mi fa un po' ridere sta cosa. Ok, dove giriamo? Giriamo qui.
Ciao, benvenuti nella mia cucina. If you're ready to start, of course we washed our hands before starting, so make sure you wash yours too.
Tieni.
Send us some hearts.
Ma insomma.
My oily hand.
Tienilo così, anzi
Sì.
tieniti tu, io mi cambio la maglietta.
Okay. So, ciao ragazzi. Hi. Let's have a look at the ingredients for today. We have a basil tree. So, get ready for screenshotting the ingredients. We have 3 eggplants. Well, actually, we wrote 1 yellow pepper and 1 red, but we like to exaggerate here, so we have 2 yellow and 2 red, 2 white onions, tomato puree, our favorite brand, Mutti, green olives. This is a handful of green olives. 5 or 4 cherry tomatoes. Actually, these are datterino tomatoes, but it's the same. Capers. We have, if I don't go wrong, these are 2 tablespoons of capers. 1 tablespoon of olive taggiasca. If you don't have them in your country, it's okay. You can also use like black olives. This is vinegar. We have 3 tablespoons of vinegar in here. 1 tablespoon of sugar. Salt to taste. And I believe extra virgin olive oil, even if you don't find it listed in the ingredients. We forgot to write it. And plenty of basil leaves. This is essential to this preparation, right?
Yep.
So take a screenshot if you want for your personal cooking book. I'll give you 10 seconds from now.
Madonna, veramente, ma che è?
Abbiamo un albero di basilico.
I fiori pure.
Hai
Yeah,
visto?
flowers there. Senti, quindi le uniche doppie sono i peperoni e il coso?
Sì, se vuoi ne leviamo uno.
Sì.
Okay, so yeah, we exaggerated. Let's get rid of 1 pepper, 2 peppers. We're gonna do something else with these 2. Allora, I should start maybe with cutting
Va, la faccio io, dai.
the greens, right? No,
Yes.
vabbè, una parte la posso pure fare, poi cucini tu.
Sì, però aspetta, prima fai questo. Dai,
Cosa?
stavolta non ci scordiamo. Ho già copiato i liquidi, devi solo incollarli su YouTube. Te l'ho già copiati. Vai tu su YouTube, fallo tu là.
Ah, vabbè.
Tutte e 2 insieme l'ho copiati.
Vabbè.
So now Miki will enter the YouTube from her phone so that we can share our links to PayPal and Buy Me a Coffee. So you have both options to support us. Either one is fine. And if you enjoy our tour, if you enjoy well, the company as well, and especially the recipe and the processing, you can support. You can support us by leaving any kind of amount, and anything will be appreciated. Okay. So yes, we. So go ahead.
No, I was just saying. Just remember that, of course, the more you support us, the more we're gonna be able to keep going with the tours, even with the city tours. So, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Allora, I'm sending the links. There you go.
Ok. Vedi che non ci vuole tanto, aspetta solo 2 secondi, ok.
Ma io qui sto ancora sending some hearts.
Lo so, ma qui no.
Wow.
Okay, we have it twice here, see?
Perfect.
So you have it, PayPal and Buy Me a Coffee. Ok?
Benissimo.
Allora, quindi inizi tu?
Sì,
Perfetto.
dai, così dopo mi levo. Ho bisogno di un coltellone
the only thing with the tools that we need are basically two pans. Very easy, because we're gonna cook some vegetables on a pan, and in a pan, and then the rest in another.
So let's take the pans. Uno e due.
Yes.
Ok, allora, let's make some room. Okay. Can you see the board with the basil tree?
Vicino.
Da cosa parto?
Dalle melanzane.
Parto dalle melanzane, le faccio a cubetti, giusto?
Esatto, we're gonna dice them a cubetti in dices.
Levo
In
la-
dices, sorry.
Levo la testa,
Yes, you cut the head.
li taglio a metà se gliela faccio. Sì. Li metto giù la testa e faccio 1, 2 e 3.
Michela decided to speak Italian.
Ah, sì. Poi faccio. Non è molto affilato.
No, vuoi un altro?
No, vabbè. I don't know why I decided to do it this way, but there you go. It worked. Dice. Magically.
Ma prendi questo, che te crede?
È seghettato. Non so se è convenient.
Allora un altro di questi. Vuoi questo così?
Ma andava bene questa.
Vedevo che faceva un po' di difficoltà. Okay, so in dice, they don't need to be extra small. I mean, just like dice.
Extra precise.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, at the end, it's an eggplant salad, so I mean, you need to be precise. Probably, I love this recipe because I didn't need to convert much. It was just like 3 eggplants, 1 pepper, blah blah blah. Anyways, caponata. Perché caponata? Why is it
Why
called
this name?
caponata? Well, there are many legends, I would say, but the most accredited one, well, one says that it comes from the word kapto, which is a Greek verb to say cut. And of course, it recalls the fact that we're cutting everything, and I mean, we're dicing everything. Then there's another one, Cauponia, which is the name the fishermen would call the place where they would eat, like an osteria, like a trattoria, so like a small restaurant, a rustic restaurant, and they would eat this kind of dish. But the most accredited one comes from the word capone. Capone is a kind of fish, actually. By the way, we didn't say, but this is a Sicilian salad, a Sicilian dish. And the word capone means it's a kind of fish, especially eaten in Sicily, but even all over the country. And you would say, why fish then if you're doing Vegas? Because in the 1700 they used to do this salad with fish instead of veggies, and then the poor people changed it to veggies to make it more affordable to everybody. But they kept all the other ingredients, so the olives, the vinegar, and there you go. And that's why they kept the name Caponata.
It was one of my Uncle Eduardo's favorite.
Oh, really?
So whenever we were going to Sicily for our shows, he was always ordering caponata all the time. And an extra that I saw them adding very often are almonds and raisin.
Raisins too, to make it more like bittersweet, that's true. But there's also the vinegar that makes a little bit bittersweet. You can add...
Yeah, there's the sugar.
Sugar, yeah, exactly. So yes, they're like, probably this would be the basic version. Then you may add, as Mika said, like almonds or raisins, if you want to make it more fancy. Elisabeth is asking, come fate? A me il basilico muore sempre.
Come fate?
Come fate col basilico? A me muore sempre. You know, these questions...
L'ho comprato così.
Exactly. Mickey just bought it this way.
I bought it just a week ago, so probably in a few days it's gonna die. Because as Adri knows, he always mock me and he takes the Mickey out of me. So that's what they say in England. He takes the Mickey out of me, and my name is Mickey. That anytime I buy a plant, it dies in seconds. So
Maple just supported us, so thank you, Maple.
Grazie,
but
Maple.
He wrote a title for this supporting saying Carbonata.
She.
Ho detto
He.
Oh, I say sorry, I meant she. She wrote Carbonata. It's not Carbonara or Carbonata. It's Caponata, Maple.
With a P.
With a P, exactly, and without R. I had noticed some recipes show celery. Yeah.
Sì.
Ah, ma non c'è.
Nella nostra ricetta? Non ce l'abbiamo.
Sì, mentre che c'eri tu.
No.
Io ho preso dal suo su.
Non ho letto che c'era.
C'era.
Non ce l'ho.
Perfetto.
Ce l'ho frozen. E mo? Poi che vado a comprare. Vai tu?
Ma no. Vediamo se c'è. You're right, Maple. She, I know, sorry. Yes, you may add celery as well. I cannot go back to the... Oh my god, I just zoomed the chat. Now, how do I do this now? Interesting.
Sei sicuro che quello che mi hai mandato a me c'era?
Controlla subito.
Mi hai mandato una foto,
Niente, non riesco a cliccarci. Eccolo. Sì, no. Aspetta. No.
Ma vedi?
Ok, perfetto. Non c'è manco un'altra ricetta però,
Non so più dove mettere la eggplant.
If you want to add celery, I will tell you
When
to add it. If we have some in the fridge, we may add it. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. By the way, Elisabetta asked how can we manage to have this kind of plant with basil. We just bought it. And that's the kind of question my mother always wonders as well, like how people manage to have big basil plants, but it's super difficult.
Well, actually, I bought these for a very cheap price because when they're this tall, they're gonna die soon. That's what they say.
But it's a tricky plant. I mean, it always tends to... I mean, it's not easy. Some people are good at growing it.
It will surprise us and maybe stay alive. So these go in the pan.
Ma prima dobbiamo mettere acqua e olio.
Ok, però I would use the wok.
Per più grande.
What about it?
Sì. Of course, they will shrink. they will shrink, so they will get smaller. But yes, we need a bigger pan at the beginning.
So, I'm going to add water.
Water and oil.
Water, how much water?
No, vai a caso, poi te lo dico io. Just by, yeah, half a glass. Yeah, maybe a little more.
And a
oil.
Little more?
Yeah, a little more, maybe almost a glass. And then oil. Why are we doing this? Because we don't want the eggplants and the peppers to fry. We want them to cook.
Quanto olio?
Vai pure qua, vai. Okay. Just by. Okay, so 2 tablespoons.
Less.
Now we're gonna add the eggplants.
Verrà un botto di caponata.
Eh.
Caponata for the rest of our life.
Till next Wednesday.
Sicuro che li metto tutte? Ormai dici.
Ma erano 3?
Sì.
Sì. Allora, oh. Well, think of the fact that the eggplants are the protagonists of this dish, so...
Perché per l'amount di eggplants forse era giusto
infatti.
2 peperoni gialli e 2 rossi. È un
però
botto,
dice
eh?
così. Però l'ingrediente principale è questo.
Vabbè, andiamo
Guarda
avanti.
che questo shrink tantissimo.
Vediamo.
Però vanno insieme subito ai peppers, quindi mo mentre tagli,
Aggiungo.
sì. So while now we go on to the peppers, as we dice them, we add it to this wok.
So we get rid of
The head as well.
the stem, yeah, the head. Get rid of the inside of the pepper. Are they seeing what I'm doing?
Yeah. È solo questo che impedisce.
Oh.
E lo abbassiamo un pochino, troppo forte.
We get rid of the seeds and the white part. And definitely, Adri, give me the other 2 peppers. Because these are small.
Ok. Wait. Okay. Yellow and red, just because we want to make it more colorful. I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, if you want to do it just red, it's fine as well.
Roman,
But yeah,
that's why. Because they're Rome's color.
exactly. That's the flag of Rome. What kind of odd wheats?
Kind of
What kind of wheat?
wheat.
Wheat? I don't know.
Okay, while I'm cutting them, I'm adding them.
Exactly.
Anche perché sennò poi si diamo faccia queste cose.
I don't know what you're talking about, folks. What's going on?
About what?
Secret wheats. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. And you're welcome for the history. I mean, whenever we talk about traditional plates, we tend to do it. And this is definitely a traditional plate.
I wonder why
Yeah.
we never did it before.
And it's brand new tour, exactly, and very, very famous one. And again, older than ratatouille, because I know that every country has its own veggies plate, but Caponata is way older.
Capito, French?
I can prepare peppers so fast, it takes me ages to do just one. That's why Mickey is dicing them. Weed is another name for yeah, I know, but why are you talking about that? We know what it's weed. But why are you talking about that, Robert? I probably lost some chat here.
Lost the track of the conversation.
Any more outdoor tours planned?
Not at the moment, but very soon, maybe in the upcoming weeks, because as far as it concerns me, the next week I'm gonna be done with dance classes, so I'll have more free time to schedule and you know, like think about city tours, and maybe, you know, I can pay Adris back to the effort that he did lately, because
That's fine.
okay, nobody knows, but yeah, lately, I mean, Adri is doing a lot for this channel, and I'm all over the place with personal stuff and everything. Lo sai che alla fine forse va bene così,
Che cosa?
che non le aggiungiamo gli altri peppers.
Te l'ho detto. Guarda che la cosa è così.
Oh, ma no.
No, just one pepper then. I mean two. So one red and one yellow. Okay? Again, the eggplant needs to be the most of the plate. Caponata, there you go. Thank you, Elisabetta. Oh, you said you could share your wits. Share it with us.
Ma la cipolla dopo, sì.
Sì, ci penso io.
Ok, adesso è arrivato il momento di Adriano.
Esatto, ci andrebbe no. E vedi se trovi il suo sedano. Lo volevo trovare, lasciamo vedere.
Sì, non capisco perché non è finito nelle cose.
Ma infatti neanche nella foto. Però lei lo mette, capito? E manco olio e acqua. Un po' sto attento a tutto, lo so.
No,
Poi mi so pure quasi mi
no, nel senso che ero sicura che l'avevo letto bene.
No.
Scusate, stiamo parlando italiano.
And as I said, I couldn't even grow weeds like dandelions, but it went in a different direction. It's okay, it's fine.
Only legal conversation on this chat, please.
See, there's a new word today that my student learned.
So what?
Lawful.
Lawful. So what wheat means?
Cosa
I mean, the other meaning of wheat.
Le piante,
loro stanno parlando di piante.
Sì.
Ok, io sì, queste cose.
Okay. Okay, while this is cooking, again with water and olive oil, a drizzle of olive oil, then eggplant and peppers, one red and one yellow. Oddio, questo quasi faceva una brutta fine. Legal in Canada. Okay, well, we can say legal as well. We'll take care of the rest of the recipe
I was joking.
in the other pan.
I was joking. Of course.
Ma tocca a me, cipolla.
Ora tocca ad Adriano. He's gonna cry.
Però questa...
With the, maybe you wanna use the bigger one? Yeah. And just put it back in the drawer. Okay, I'll follow you. I'll follow.
Allora, cipolla. Due erano?
Onion, two.
Okay, I don't care. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna cry.
Well, you have the glasses.
Exactly. That's a trick. That helps as well. Okay. Everything is diced. Everything. And again, some people may wonder, as always, why we didn't dice them before. Because otherwise, it would be like...
Because otherwise we just add the ingredients and
exactly.
it doesn't...
We don't want to do
the
that.
tour will last a second.
But at least you see everything step by step.
Okay.
So I get rid of the peel.
Arlene suddenly would like a brownie. Okay.
With brownie?
And my base says that it looks really good so far. Yes.
Ecco, inizia a piangere.
Give it a stir. Adri's crying. Adri's
Crazy,
crying.
it's crazy. No, mi sa che è tutte picche.
You want a toothpick?
Ma che... Aspetta, mi stringo i denti. It's fine. Let's get emotional. Okay, let me get rid of this. Thank you. Aspetta. Ok.
Vai.
Aspetta, che stringo bene.
Facci sognare.
Ok.
C'è il misto per soffritto. Cioè,
Vabbè.
lo devo dividere by hand.
No, io lo diciamo e basta. Lascia stare Michela, già te conosco.
Lo vedo, è facile.
È facile. Perché di arrivi? Poi ti rimane senza
No, è aperto. Un po', mica tanto.
Okay, so in little dice as well. Toothpick is helping.
Good.
I mean, the problem with any trick you use in order not to cry is to do it before, to do it after. No, I'm so crying.
What do you mean?
No, che se usi qualsiasi scamotage lo devi fare prima di tagliare.
Ah, certo.
Se lo fai dopo è inutile.
You did it too late.
Yes, I'm just gonna do it blindly. Can you see my no, you can see my tears, right? I don't know if you can.
He's touched by the beauty of this
Well, Caponata
dish.
is beautiful. Yeah, I'm beautiful.
Bada. Oh, fa così.
Oh my gosh! It's crazy. No, I can't anymore.
Emotional cooking.
Okay. Well, I'm done anyways with this. Oh, God.
Don't cry for me, Argentinian.
And talking about Argentina,
Yes.
after
We don't care.
Yes, they care.
No, we don't. It's none of our business.
Okay, never mind. I won't say.
It was about to say that is going to Argentina soon. Argentina soon.
After 11 years, so a long time.
So that's why I got emotional with the onion. That's why.
Allora, see, perfect. 'Cause this is not frying. It's just cooking, and as you see, it's already shrinking. I'll leave it there. Now I'll turn this one, che è questa però. A drizzle of oil on this one. And now we're gonna add, we're gonna add our onions.
E questo è il momento del celery?
No, neanche, te lo so fare.
Dopo?
Sì, sì. And la passata, ma c'era un amount lì, vero?
250-300 grammi.
E quindi è questo? No.
Quant'è?
No, 5,60, la metà,
Sì.
più o meno.
Vai con la metà. Però secondo me devi farla fare un po' la cipolla, amore, prima di metterla, no?
Dice di no.
Vabbè. Sembra strano.
Deve friggere. Vabbè, la facciamo fare un po', dai. Let's let it cook for a little bit and then we continue. Okay. In the meantime, I'll turn slightly to medium so that I don't burn anything. Vedi la cosa strana è che il fuoco è al centro, però al centro poi questo è negato.
Che
E quindi deve
devo
andare per forza là. No, ma in tutti è così, È una cosa strana. In the meantime, I'll profit of this time to cut my datterini, or if you have cherry tomatoes, just in half. One. Yeah, bella
Mabel is crying because there's no garlic instead.
Comunque la caponata è proprio buona, It's really, really good dish. Amazing. All these veggies together.
Now Adriano gets excited for
Then
because of the
the
smell.
taggiasca, these are the taggiasca ones. I wrote down that if you can find them, you can also use simple black olives. These are tastier, and they come from Gaeta, especially from the southern part of Lazio, our region, the region of Rome. Just a handful, just a tablespoon of this, a handful of cherry tomatoes. Then the capers stay as they are. So the only thing we need to add and cut are the olives.
Yeah, because those are with the pit.
Esatto, quindi mi serve forse uno più piccolo.
Yeah, sorry.
Ok. Poi dimmi quando vedi che la cipolla. And to cut this I was actually looking at the recipe for olive ascolane. Another famous and
È
traditional
vero,
recipe.
buone.
And when they cut the olives, they go in circle.
Oh yeah?
Like a spiral, sorry.
Spiral.
Spiral.
Wow.
But for caponata, we don't really need to do that, so it's fine. I'll eat the rest of the olive. Quante queste tutte?
A handful.
Okay. It's a mix of colors and flavors you can imagine because of all the ingredients that we have.
Ma quanto celery?
No, wow.
Va bene questo?
Sì. Cambia molto, per quello che lo lascio fare.
Ma questi che stanno a fare?
Ok. Quello che mi sorprende è il salino.
Di che?
Non l'ho messo.
Beh, ci va un po' forse, no? Secondo me adesso puoi aggiungere la passata, Adri.
Okay, I'll continue with the olives later. Let's add the tomato puree as our onions cooked for a little. Let's see. Yeah, perfect. And I'll continue with the olives. Since these are pizza. Sì. Okay. Are there questions, just in case?
No, they're just laughing at okay. They're laughing.
Okay.
They needed a sad song with onions, and Maple was crying because no garlic.
Probably I'm in front of my favorite olives. For the blacks, the taggiasca, and for the green ones, this one, which I call the sweet green olives.
Yeah, they're just talking about being nuts.
Okay.
So that's okay.
Okay.
Tieni il manico un attimo. And I'm gonna stir this too, ok? No, vabbè, questa ti viene, ti preoccupare. Buono. The smell is amazing.
And I would say this is both vegetarian for sure,
Yeah.
and also a little bit
Healthy?
healthy. But for diet, I mean, it's still like
Beh, oddio.
I
For
would say
diet.
olive oil and stuff. I mean, it's not that heavy as other dishes. So,
Yeah,
I mean, it has a lot of good.
indeed.
Okay. So we have everything cut after this. Ci sono
Che ti
dei
serve?
support? Li vedi là in alto così puoi iniziare magari a ringraziare.
No, non vedo niente. Dove li vedo? Che sono?
Se vedi una P vuol dire...
P lo vedo.
Scendi giù con la tendina.
No. Tinder. Elisabetta tipped us, so thank you so much, Elisabetta, for your support.
Okay, 2 more olives and I'm done here. The good thing is like we don't have to wait. We don't have many waiting times here. While the eggplants and peppers cook, we prepare the rest of the sauce and then we mix everything together. So it's perfect. Okay, second to the last and last one. Questo l'ho preso io? Sì, l'ho preso io. Mi ricordavo.
Simple dish, yet great at multitasking.
Okay.
Arlene is not a big fan of capers, and she will leave them out. And yes, you can leave them out if you don't like them. And Maple is asking, will you be serving this with pasta or bread?
Ah, sì, lo so.
Pasta and bread.
Allora,
What are those olives again? Sue, these are called olive taggiasche. Elisabetta, can you spell them in the chat for us, maybe?
Allora, how can you serve this dish? First of all, you can also leave it just in the pan like that, in the center of the middle of your table. You can either toast some bread and do bruschetta and eat it with bread. That would be the most traditional one. You can just do it with a spoon. You can use it also as a sauce for your pasta. So you have many different ways to eat it. It's very non mi viene la parola.
Multi...
No, c'è un'altra, non mi viene, vabbè. Ok.
Non lo so. Versatile?
Brava, sì, o ce n'era un'altra.
No, no. Non lo so.
No, you can say versatile. Definitely. Allora, so olive oil here, onion for to cook, to fry for a little, and then we added our tomato puree. Now, we are gonna add dove stanno? Okay, now all the green stuff together. So we're gonna add the capers to the tomato puree. Our, non queste qua, scusami.
Very slow.
Our green olives. Forse possiamo male, facciamo così. Ok. And the celery.
So we found the celery, even if it was
Which was already diced.
already diced.
And now we give it a mix. So it's easy because now we go all onto the green. It's all like the flaggability. Onion, white, then tomato puree, red, and the greens. So again, olives, capers, and celery.
Dorley said, ciao. I hope on just enough to send me to the kitchen. Very appetizing. Sì. Sì.
Beh, questa è bella in colori, è bella pure dei sapori, di odori.
È il momento dello zucchero, del vinegar e del sale.
Cosa?
E dei pomodorini. I pomodorini quando vanno?
Ah, quelli adesso vanno, ma tutte queste cose alla fine. Ok, now.
Le taggiasche alla fine.
Yes. Now, cherry tomatoes cut in half.
Tina says that celery isn't in the recipe.
Yeah, I know. It's not, but since Maple mentioned it before, and it's part of, I mean, it can be part of this recipe.
What happened?
You may add it, okay?
Wait a second, because the...
And since everything is by eye,
Okay, we're back.
since everything is by eye, you can just add it with the green olives and the capers. Just a handful of celery will be fine. Diced as well. Okay, last ingredient after cherry tomatoes, taggiasca olives. Taggiasca olives.
Mm-hmm.
Ok.
È vero? Sì. This had shrunk down so much.
Che è shrunk?
Shrunk.
Ah sì, è vero.
Salad shrink.
Sì. That's true.
How much celery? Half a stick. Not that much.
Ecco perché ci va il sale. Tutto sto rio. No. Questo si aggiunge dopo. Che dici? Proviamo senza? Non è sì. Facciamo sta prova.
Ma se gli dai una spruzzatina non succede niente.
Okay, a little salt on the eggplants and peppers. Oddio, ok.
E qui no?
È caldissimo. E lì ci sono le olive.
Ok.
If it's tasteless at the end, you can still add some salt. I mean, we tend to be careful now because we have the olives, but also because caponata, I mean, it's tasty, but I mean...
No, Maple, no. We added the onion, so you shouldn't add the garlic. So go to the corner. Look at Barba Papa, how it's looking at everything on the stoves like, yummy,
ma perché basta?
yummy. I would eat everything. This is very good.
Ok, facciamo così. Allora, adesso abbiamo questi due e il basilico da finire.
Lo faccio io.
Va bene, aspetta.
Però mi dici che devo fare.
Aggiungerei forse un pochino d'olio qua.
Va bene.
Ok.
Yummy.
Ok, Mickey will end the recipe, will finish the recipe. Allora,
Ok,
voi due, vai.
questo e questo.
No, qui.
Oh, really?
Yes. So this stays as
So
it
these
is.
are 2 tablespoons.
Yes, of vinegar.
No, 3. 3 tablespoons of vinegar, white vinegar. Vai, qua. Ho fatto al contrario, sorry. E poi abbiamo 1 tablespoon of sugar, white sugar. Sugar.
For many reasons, to take out the bitter, the acid of the tomato. Also because it gives it that bittersweet taste. With the vinegar, is perfect.
Oh,
So yes, as I
honey,
said
honey.
before, the secret ingredient is the vinegar here. It will give it
sugar. Dun, 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 dun,
the amazing taste we're looking for.
Oh, honey, honey, you are my candy girl.
No, vedi che erano giuste le dosi. The basil will be the last ingredient, both in the mix, but also as a
decoration.
as a decoration as well.
Sì. Ok.
Sweet and tangy.
E qua inizia a girare pure qua, giro, 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 te gira.
Thank you, Susan, for buying me a coffee. I mean, for the coffee.
Buying us a coffee.
And yeah, I will give you a closer look. Too bad I still need to find out how to zoom with. I did it before, but with Streamlabs. And at the end, you take a Mickey and you put it
You
in.
put it in the pan.
And you do a Caponata Mickey.
Look, I wanted to match with Barba Papa.
And you do a Miconata.
A Michinata.
Great song. I was just whistling, so I don't know what I...
By the way, okay, let's have a conversation while these things are cooking. Maybe we're gonna do a recap, but in a little while, also recall our viewers how to tip us and everything.
Ah,
But-
tu stavi cantando Sugar Sugar?
Yeah, it was me.
Okay.
And my question is, if we ever come back with our city tours, what city tour would you like us to do as a first comeback?
I mean, we had one though.
Vabbè.
Apart from that.
Don't non li condizionare. What would be what your wish would be?
No.
No. They don't want to go round Rome.
No. Annie, Pantheon,
Pantheon again.
Taggiasche.
Anche vedere la mia bellezza sfavillante oggi.
Eh?
Anche vedere la mia
Ci
bellezza
sei.
sfavillante oggi.
Faccio vedere pure i sandali se vuoi.
No, sandali anche.
Love the Pantheon. The Pantheon. Oh wow. You have to flip the N with the M. Ok, abbiamo tutto zucchero e cose. Ok,
did.
adesso a questo punto puoi mixarle insieme.
But before I mix them together, do we want to do a recap?
Yes, we'll do recap and then we mix into. I would like the Colosseum, but as it is summer, something cooler indoors would be more practical. Mark is saying. Okay, let's do a little recap while you still suggest our city tours. So in the first pan, we added water with drizzle of oil, our eggplants, and red pepper, yellow pepper, and a little salt after. And we mix everything together. I mean, it cooks together while the water, so in order not to fry it, just to cook it, and everything is diced. Then in this other pan, we added olive oil with onions. We waited for the onions to cook for a little, and then we added a tomato puree, all the greens, so the green olives, the capers, and the celery. And at that point, we added our cherry tomatoes and the other taggiasca olives, or if you don't have taggiasca, black olives is fine.
You see my hearts?
No. And then lastly, we added our vinegar and sugar to the mix. Now we're ready to add the basil still in this pan, mix it, and then combine the two pans together. And as a decoration, basil on top. Cool?
Bravo, Adriano.
Colosseum as well. Ok, well. Could be. Che siamo a giugno, dovremmo farlo già a luglio.
So, and these are, I don't know if it's
Yes, it's working.
okay.
So
but you don't
Mickey,
see
yeah.
my hearts.
No.
No.
But I see the links you share, which is PayPal and Buy Me Coffee to support us.
To explain our friends how it works while I pick some
Yeah.
basil leaves.
Not many, just like 5 or 6 to the mix, and then again to decorate. So PayPal, either one is fine, PayPal or Buy Me Coffee. Buy Me Coffee is like a fixed amount, so every coffee it's €5 or $5 more or less. Yes, and then on PayPal you can actually set your amount. Both have commissions, but they're very little. So Susan is in Trastevere.
Bello Trastevere.
Anche se è l'ultima volta.
È andata proprio.
Ma vogliamo dire? No?
No.
Si potrebbe dire ogni tanto,
Non è richiesta. Allora, io voglio esagerare.
Beh, Trastevere also, now we have...
Vado?
Sì, Expo Tevere.
Vai.
Okay, Mickey put probably more than a few lips, but it's
Sì,
fine.
ma I like it very much.
Okay.
I'm Italian, I love basil.
Till
I
the
love
end of the tour like that.
the colors of my flag. Adesso, now, I'm gonna add everything together, maybe everything in this pan,
Yes.
because it's bigger. Do you like my accent? I switched it so that you feel more like we are very Italian.
Richard is saying, how about modern Rome sectors? It would be interesting to see.
There's nothing modern in this city. so no.
Well, we showed in the past the Eur. Possiamo dire un grande
No,
successo.
it didn't have a great appeal to the audience. So we stopped
yeah.
going there, especially because I mean that part is very far from here. And as I said before, I mean I was joking, but yeah, kind of saying something true in a joke. There are like great modern part. In
Right,
Rome.
other than Eur, we don't have other, right?
Yeah.
I mean, just trying to think. Everything I think is like...
We can show you our neighborhood if you want.
I mean, probably the most modern would be Republic Square, 1900. still not that modern, but yeah.
So look!
Guarda come si è shrinkato tutto.
Guarda come me la magno tutta, mo.
So look how shrunk it got. Like everything in one pan. Like super... It looked like it was gonna be for weeks. I mean, it's still a lot, but
No.
definitely doable. Bella, eh? Ti è piaciuta? So the last part, I mean, no more than 2 minutes and you're good to go. You're good to serve. Richard ha detto ok.
Ora vogliamo mettere in una bolla.
Did you listen to the history, Richard, of Caponata? I know you like
Andare
it.
nei goccetti?
Ma perché qua è bella, no? Non ti piace?
Direttamente da qua?
Vabbè, no.
Per
Però
mangiarla?
che lei la lascia nella pentola e fa le bruschette?
Io bruschette.
No, vabbè, ma è così. È originale anche, però se non ti va no.
Non ce la faccio.
Sul piatto non è... No, lascia stare, mettiamo le... Metti i goccetti, metti il basilico, è buono.
Forse sai cosa? Sì, c'è così.
Love the idea of seeing your neighborhood,
Our neighborhood?
Susan. Sue
Dai.
is saying. We could do
good.
that. I mean, and it's way more modern. I mean, we have a few more modern things. Still like
We
old,
can show them the...
like Villa Torlonia is still modern in a way, or Coppedet neighborhood is still modern in a way. I mean, compared to what we have in Rome, of course. But yeah, those are probably still modern parts. Good, Richard. E allora sì, lasciala, dai. Forse se riusciamo a... Just trust me on my for the taste. Because it's some very, smells so good.
Feels like summer. Feels like summer.
I mean, you're at home, if you want to also leave it in the pan, you can do it. It's sometimes it's served directly in the pan.
We're making today. We're making like a little bruschette with it. I'm gonna use how much?
It looks yummy and it is yummy. Ma è carina, se riesco a pulire l'elettrico lascia quello. Che tu ci metti i cosetti attorno e a posto. No, se no la ricosi,
Ma la devo mettere dentro sulle bruschette?
No, la bruschetta si mette qui e si mangia così.
Vabbè, dai, mo li faccio.
No, è brutto così.
Vabbè, me lo mangiavo però io.
Sì, ma il bel piatto lascialo intero, tesoro, è brutto se no. Anzi, vedete che se ti metti 4-5 qua, perfetto. Allora, it is served warm or cold either way. You can eat it you can eat it hot, you can eat it warm the next day, still good. You can warm it up.
Cold.
Yeah, I like it cold as well. I mean, it's amazing. So that's another good point for this recipe. So really amazing recipe. Also, another good point is it's quite cheap because it's all veggies. So I mean,
What did you say?
it's quite cheap. It's not that expensive. Probably
yeah.
just the taggiasca. But apart from that,
Yeah.
I mean, it's super economical. Bello. There's a restaurant here that serves everything on a. I mean, many restaurants serve things on the pan in the pans. Tonnarello, for example. These are the toasted. Called crackers. Yes. Can it be frozen?
Oddio no.
I mean,
Se vuoi.
you may freeze it and then warm it up again, of course. But I mean, we suggest just to to eat it either warm as it is now, or look how beautiful, or room temperature. Lina ha sentito. E dice, your neighborhood. They're probably having a party.
Yes!
Look how beautiful. I mean, and we didn't even do the other plate, so it's beautiful. You can serve it like that for your friends as well. Again, in the middle of the table. Ah, tu vuoi proprio già?
No, ne voglio fare un paio. Yeah. Or you can serve them like this. The neighborhood are very noisy. Madonna. Ci sono dei fuorisede. So quiet. Adri. You're so quiet.
Sì, perché vorrei lasciare un po' nel piatto.
Sì.
Quella? Bellissimo, yes, I agree. I agree. You can either prepare the toasted like that, or just take your toasted bread and dip it in.
Vai, tu porti la cosa, la padella.
Ah,
Ecco pure questi perché ci serviranno.
sing in my head the people in your neighborhood. Ok.
Follow the caponata.
Ah, ma non c'ho il legno, eh?
Aspetta, I'll give it to you. Aspetta, qua c'è un bordello, lo devi mettere su Coca-Cola.
Aiuto.
It's dark.
Ci può stare su
Vai, vai.
Coca-Cola?
Sì, è fatto apposta.
Oddio, mi fa paura.
Sorry, it's dark. Let me turn on the light.
Good, look how beautiful. Or the toasted.
E voilà.
Super hot in Rome, by the way. Super, super hot these days. Summer definitely started. I mean, in a way, I would say finally, but yeah. Okay, take a look at this.
Free shop time.
Ah, è vero, abbiamo fatto la foto. Quindi mangiamo quelli.
Okay, I'm gonna serve the wine. Che abbiamo finito.
Ah, l'Aventino, dice Elisabetta.
Che cosa?
Come zona, la devi far vedere.
Sì, ci andiamo sabato.
L'Aventino si può fare. Ci andiamo sabato?
Vieni al teatro con me?
Mo' vediamo, insomma. Non mi ci
Fai
pensare.
sapere.
Get invited to the party next door. Say you got the appetizers. That's true.
I don't like their accent. Okay, music for you.
Thanks for this wonderful vegan recipe. Palatino Campidoglio.
Bene, bene.
Eh sì, ce ne sono tante. I mean, Rome is full of things to say. The music is typical Roman.
Eccomi.
Trastevere music.
Vogliamo
Allora.
brindare prima?
Ok.
Perché sono sicura. I want to toast before, before tasting, because I'm sure that it's delicious. Vai.
I agree.
Let's toast to another great cooking tour. Assaggio, eh. Vado.
You're welcome, Robert. Mickey will taste for you. Very difficult task.
Mmm. gonna finish it tonight.
How can it be that every recipe of ours is always so good?
Siamo bravi.
Vabbè.
Adriano, I want to show them your face when you taste it.
Ah, ok, vabbè.
Perché è troppo buono.
Just to demonstrate that you're not faking it.
Perché è troppo buono.
That's ok, però. Ok. Ho perso un'oliva.
Non fa niente.
Buonissimo.
È deliziosa.
You see, I'm trying to guess like the most prominent like flavor, but I can definitely say the vinegar and sugar makes the whole thing like more, interesting, and you don't need that much salt.
No.
So good. Molto molto buona. We can do every Wednesday.
Vero?
Yeah, let's do this.
Every Wednesday, Caponata. How about that? I bet you wouldn't get many tips with that, Adri. Talking about tips, I'm sharing the links to Live in a Tip to us if you would like to support us, and if you want to see more about Italian recipes. Of course, join us every Wednesday with a new recipe here on YouTube, on our channel, and maybe very, very soon we're gonna be back with city tours as well. Of course, it's your time to taste, so see you next Wednesday, and this is your bite. Thank you so much. Open your mouth.